Hi everyone, welcome to today's session at Rhino Code. In today's session, we'll learn how to make default email. So if you're someone who don't have the time to write same email multiple times, so you can just create your default email using Bubble and send it to as many people you want. If you want, you can even ask someone else to do it for you as it is very simple and easy. They just have to enter name and email ID of that person and just click on send button. That's it. So here these are the texts which I've already written. These are simple basic texts: name, to, subject, compose email. Now we'll make an input for each of these texts in which we can enter our data. So let's click on input and create one in front of our name. So in the placeholder, you can write enter name and the content format is text. We are fine with that. Now let's copy paste and make our input for email, because to here we'll enter the email ID to whoever we want to send our email. Let's change our placeholder and write enter email. So as this is our email, so content format will also be email according to that. Let's copy paste again, and this will be our subject's input. So in the placeholder you can write enter subject. So either you can write enter subject or you can even write initial content. So by writing initial content, this will be your default subject. You don't have to write again and again. See, our initial content came here, so we don't have to edit it or enter any input. It will just send the subject. Now for the body of our email, we need a lot of text. So in one input line, it is not possible. So for that, we'll select rich text editor from our elements tree. Let's select rich text input and then create a box. See, this is our rich text input. As you can see, it has so many different features. You can change the font size, you can bold the text, italics, underline, H1, H2 tags, and all those things you can change. So how do we enter our input in that? How do we enter the default body which we want in our every email so that we don't have to write or type our message again and again? Under the initial content, click on this rich text editor here. Here you can write your email body, whatever you want. And notice how here also you are given so many different options to bold, italics, underline the text, font color, font size, and all these things. Let's just write a text. Let me show you how we can change it. See. Now let's make it 4. So this is fine. So it's fine for us. You can even change the color and then let's save it. You can even extend to fit so that it fits nicely. So now the last thing we are going to enter is our button send. So click on button and make a box. On the edit me part, write send. So this is our send button. Now let's once preview and see how it looks. See, here's our default email, which has subject which is already written, which we wrote in our initial content. It also has our text which we entered in our rich text editor, and you can also enter and you can also edit your styles from here if you want. See, there are so many options here as well. You can bold, unbold, the text size is large, you can do normal, you can even change the font. There are so many things you can play with. Let's go back to our editor. So now comes our linking part. But before that, let me tell you one more thing. Whenever this send button is clicked, obviously you want to show some kind of indication to someone who is sending the message. So let's make a pop-up for that. Let's select pop-up and make one. And now let's add a text on this pop-up. Let's just write. You can remove style and do styling as per your choice. Let me just make the text size a little bit bigger. See, it looks good now. Now comes the linking part. But before that, whatever the messages or emails we are sending to someone, we also want to store that data for future reference, like to whoever people we have sent the message. So for that, we'll first create a database and then link the data. For that, click on this data tab. Let's create a new email data. Let's create a new field, email. Field type will be a text. Let's create one more, field name. Field type will be a text. Let's create one more, subject. So we have created three fields in which we will store the data. We will store the email, like to whoever person we are sending the message, we'll store their email, their name and subject. Now let's go back to our design. Now comes the tricky part. Click on the send button. Now we want to link all these things. Let's click on start and edit workflow. So whenever this button send is clicked, what we want? We want to send a message. So click here to add an action. Send email. Now here comes the send email element box. In this too we'll write the email ID of the person to whom we are sending the message. So for that we'll insert the dynamic data, input enter emails value. Sender's name, you can write your name. You can even write CC, BCC, whatever you want according to your wish. In subject, insert dynamic data, input, enter subject's value. In the body, we'll link it with rich text editor's value. So here we go. So by this, it will send the email to that person. Now, we also need to store that data. So how do we do that? Click here to add an action. Create a new thing. We've already made a database. Now we'll store this data into that database. The type is email. Now set another field. So these were the three fields which we created in email. Email is equal to input enter email's value. Set another field which will be name. So name will be input enter name's value. And the last one is our subject. Now let's link it as well. Input enter subject's value. So like this, it will store all the data into a database. Whatever the emails or messages we'll send to people out there, everything will be stored in a database. The email, name and subject. Now when the data is stored, what is the next thing we want to do when button send is clicked? We want to show our pop-up as well. So click here to add an action. Show an element. Congratulations, email sent pop-up A. So by this, it will show the pop-up A once the send button is clicked. Now after the pop-up is shown, we want to reset the input values so that the person can send a new message again. Reset relevant inputs. So that's all. Now let's just preview. You just need to enter the name and the email. And you'll have your subject and email body by default. You can do the cosmetic changes whatever that you want from here. Otherwise, you just need to press the send button. See, here's our pop-up. Congratulations, email sent. So now this email triggered and it will be sent to the email ID which we have entered above. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. Don't forget to like and share our video and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much for watching.